Welcome to the Greg Coach Show today. Today we're going to talk about what are the signs of a relationship failure. What are the signs of a relationship failure? Without further ado, let's get to it. Well, one of the signs of a relationship failure, and it happens in most relationship, is no communication. What I mean by that, no communication from he or she. There's no feelings. There's nothing there. There's a lack of communication. That's a bad sign of lack of communication. Another one is you fight all the time. Man, oh man, you don't need a relationship where he or she is abusive and you constantly fighting. There's no common ground, agreement, or nothing that you guys can come into play and to understand each other's values and needs. That's a sign of a relationship failure and it must stop. Running from fights. That's another sign of communication failure. We should not be in fights with one another. We should learn to be peaceful. We should learn to love each other when we're in relationships. And if there's any doubt or anything, we should sit down and come with some kind of conflict resolutions where both parties can be satisfied. So running away from a fight is a bad situation of signs of failure in communication. Knowing your partner disregards feelings. Wow, that's real deep, man. Knowing how your partner feels and you disregards their feelings. How dare you guys do that? You gotta learn respect each other's feelings. You can't just say anything, do anything, and expect that person to be the same. You got to know your partner's feelings, their highs and their lows and what their likes. So don't you want import that bad communication failure. Not planning together. Wow. Man, that's deep, man. Not planning trips together, not going out together, not feeling each other together. That's a sign of a bad communication failure. You don't want that. Another one is no affection. Wow, that's real deep. I don't want to be with a woman who can't give me a hug or embrace me sometimes and say, hey, baby, I like you. I think you're doing a good job. Here's some sugar. That's something to let me know that you care about me. I mean, we ain't got to do nothing crazy, but just let me know. I need to see those signs. And with no affection and no kind of sign, that's a bad sign of communication failure where he or she doesn't know what you want in a relationship. Another one is lack of trust. Man, oh man, oh man. I do not want a woman I can't trust. If I can't trust you from Timbuktu, man, I don't want it. So a lack of trust and communication is very, very important. You got to be able to trust the one that you love and want to spend the rest of your life with. If you can't trust he or she, you don't need them. Trust me. That's a bad sign of communication failure. Another one is you don't create time for each other. No, you don't. You don't plan trips, you don't plan movies, you don't do anything. That's another sign of communication failure. Or he or she is always planning stuff and doesn't consult you. Hey, babe, what you want to go out to the movies? I want to do something this week. No, I got something to do. That stuff. You want to be able to communicate. Communication is everything in a relationship. I had to learn that the hard way. Communication is everything. Sit down and talk about your things that you want to do with that partner and understanding where the relationship is going. So those are the things that I thought that I would share with my listeners and letting them know the signs of communication failure and things that they can do possibly to turn those around. So those signs that I mentioned are definitely critical in any friendship, relationship, or whatever you want to call it, those are signs of communication failure, and you need to turn it around. So if there's bad communication, turn it around. Is there lack of attention? Turn it around. Is there a lack of affection? Turn it around. Is there a lack of communication failure? Turn it around. If you're getting in fights with each other, stop doing it. If you're disrespecting each other, stop doing it. If you're telling lies to your partner, stop doing it. Those are signs that you need or she needs to do to turn the whole situation around. And I guarantee you, if you work on some of those signs we talked about, and a host of a bunch of them, you can see a positive result. So, share that information. Someone needs to hear this great information. Signs of a communication failure in a relationship. So, please like and share. Please to help support the Greg Coach channel through Cash App or through all the information that's below. We greatly appreciate it. All the donations go back to help support our great show. We're giving back to the community, soup kitchens, etc. Whatever you can do, 50 cents or a dollar, we'll greatly appreciate it. So please share that information and support the channel below. There's some information below. Please help and support us. We'll greatly appreciate it. And God bless you and see you next week. Talk to you later. Bye bye. And remember, get out of those bad communication failure relationships. Bye bye.